map over. I'm 25 years old, and I'm a drummer. When I play the drums, I feel most at home. I feel the most myself. I feel the most happy. I also feel incredibly frustrated as the artist, because I can, like I said before, I can see all my flaws, but my flaws excite me in a way. It excites me to be okay. I'm not good at that. That's another thing for me to practice and get good at. The sacrifices I've had to make are crazy. I've had to make a lot of sacrifices. When I was in college, I would practice 15 to 17 hours a day, and that would mean I'd have to wake up at 6 a.m. and basically I would go to sleep at 2 or 3 a.m. So I would sacrifice a lot of sleep, and that's just in college. Before college, man, I had to sacrifice a lot of time with my newborn niece and nephew. I've lost girlfriends because I was so obsessed with the drums. I've lost friends because I'm so obsessed with the drums. It's almost all financial stressors. To buy gear, you have to buy all this gear. Not only that, driving to gigs, getting paid to play shows, especially now with COVID. If you're not playing shows, and you have to teach as a musician. So finding students is incredibly difficult. When I sit down on the drums every day, I see all these weaknesses in my playing, all these things that I suck at, and I want to tear them down. I want to get better at them every single day until one day I can get hopefully closer to whatever mastery is of the instrument and mastery of myself, really. You have to have good cardio to play the drums, to say the least. Not just that, you have to have strong arms to play the drums and quick reflexes. So I train my arms every day outside of drumming. I train my forearms, what I call the drumming muscles, my forearms, my wrists, my fingers, and that goes into the shoulders too. All things like that, my feet especially too. So there's a lot of physical tolls. Outside of that, I've lost a lot of sleep due to drumming, so maybe I consider that a physical toll that comes with being a drummer or being a musician. So I was in 5th or 6th grade, and I originally was a guitar player. I met a friend in elementary school who played the drums, and one day we decided to jam. He brought his drum set over to my parents' house. He said at the end, I can't bring my drum set home. I'm going to have to come tomorrow and pick it up. I said, that's fine. But it ended up, he couldn't pick his drum set up for 6 months, for a really long time. So eventually I was like, I'm gonna try this out. I sat down one day and I realized I was able to express myself so much better on the drums than I was on the guitar. I applied to go to Berklee College of Music. So I had an interview and an audition in New York City, and I thought I killed it. I'm like, there's no way I'm not going to get in. I hear back about how that went, and they told me I was not accepted into the school. But Berklee said, we're starting a brand new thing, a brand new program in Barcelona, Spain, or Tel Aviv, Israel. If you prove yourself worthy, then you can go to Boston. And so I said, well, Berklee is my absolute dream. I didn't go anywhere else. I didn't apply anywhere else, so I have to go to Berklee. I guess I have to go to Barcelona or Israel. So I chose Barcelona, and I moved to Barcelona right after high school. Very, very shortly after high school. I moved there all by myself in a little hostel for the first 6 months. And then I moved to my own apartment. I went to school there at a school called the Conservatoire de Theo. I got an A+, and I got many recommendations from teachers at the school. And I got into Boston. But I don't do it for the finances. If I wanted to do it for the money, I'd be a lawyer or a doctor. I do this because I love expressing myself. I love improving myself every single day. And I love the challenge. I love the drums, so this is my life calling. Someone's got to do it. Someone has to be the struggling artist, and the universe told me this is what I have to do, so I'm going to do it.